that's bright. Oof, let me turn that down. Too far. Okay. Well, that wasn't too bad for our first boondocking experience. We made it through okay. We are on our way, of course, to the Balloon Festival. Because I tumbled down the stairs. We're on our way to the Balloon Festival, and we decided to boondock rather than try to find a campground because we left yesterday evening and wanted to kind of make a little way to the Balloon Festival. So we are here in the Cracker Barrel parking lot of our first boondocking experience, and it wasn't too bad. I'm going to turn around here. I want to give a big shout out to, I don't see the sign, Cracker Barrel. There it is. Oh, it's behind the tree. Cracker Barrel for letting us spend the night in the parking lot. We are going to head in and have breakfast now. What'd you think of spending the night in the parking lot?
It wasn't bad. I think we were like really tired.
Yeah, we were very
that
tired.
Helped.
Yeah.
Because we're kind of close to.
Oh yeah. Here, let me spin around here. You can see all the cars going by. We were like 100 yards from I-10, so
it wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad. It was not. Yeah. Once you fell asleep, I didn't hear anything last night, and it was cool. Thank goodness our fall started here in Florida, and last night was probably 58 degrees, so it wasn't too bad spending the night. Yeah, she always gets a hot sleep at night, so it wasn't too bad sleeping last night. But anyway, for our first boondock experience, I don't think it was too bad. I certainly would do it again with no problem.
The best part is we get to have breakfast at Cracker Barrel.
Oh yeah, we get to have breakfast at Cracker Barrel. You can hear the music in the background. So we're gonna head in and have breakfast, and we'll see you guys probably on the road. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, we made it to the Balloon Festival. You guys know we left last night, pretty late last night, and then boondocked in Cracker Barrel.
Don't judge.
Don't judge the hair.
I didn't have my hair dryer last night.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was an experience. I would say that we would boondock again with no problem. It wasn't anything out of control. Like I said, we're at the campground. We met up with my family, my sister and her husband, and some friends of theirs from Georgia. So we're excited to get the Balloon Festival kicked off tomorrow. We're all going to go out to dinner tonight and relax and enjoy that. And maybe we'll shoot some video when we go to dinner tonight.
Fingers crossed that we will be asked to go up in a balloon.
Oh, Jan is so desperate to go up in a balloon. It's crazy. I have a feeling we're gonna go up in a balloon one way or the other. So I don't know if I may get drug up by my feet by one of those ropes or what, but I don't know. We're gonna definitely try to find a balloon to go up into tomorrow, or maybe Saturday. Oh yeah, and she wants champagne too. Wow, not champagne taste on a beer pocketbook. That's great. Okay, we're gonna finish wandering around the park a little bit, and we'll catch up with you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Guys, here we are bright and early before the sun comes up to try to watch the balloon launch this morning at about 7 o'clock if the conditions are right, which it looks like they are. It's really low wind, no clouds in the sky, and it didn't rain last night, so hopefully we'll get a good balloon launch. I know Jan's kind of, I won't say upset, but she's a little aggravated with having to get up early this morning because she wasn't getting her beauty sleep.
And don't judge. Yeah. I feel like I look like a zombie.
So,
not much sleep, and A little bit drinking.
Yeah.
And these early mornings are a little rough on me.
Yeah, we are lit by the pylon lights here. I'm going to turn around. That's too bright. So it's kind of freaky. We are the first ones out here this morning, so we got a good sight. So as soon as it comes up, as soon as the light comes up, as soon as the sun comes up, we'll shoot some video and maybe get some pictures of some balloons. See you in a bit. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, we're all in a line here, guys. Whoop, we're all in a line here. Here we are. We all made it successfully to the balloon festival.
Okay,
we're having a blast. Oh, she took her glasses off. She didn't want to be one of those fancy superstars. This is my sister Joanne, right here. That's my brother-in-law Ken. Wave, say hi. Tell everybody you said hi. We are walking down the path along the river here. We're going to get a little bit higher so you can see everybody, so that we can go to the bridge, and on the other side there's supposed to be a flea market and stuff. So we're gonna have a nice little walk here. We're enjoying the balloon festival. We had a great time this morning with the balloons lifting off a little bit late, but they made it across the river and right into our park, so it was perfect.
Didn't quite make it.
Yeah, one didn't quite make it. He ran into the bank, so it was an abrupt stop, to say the least. But we're having a good time walking along the path here, and we'll get back with you guys a little bit later. See you this afternoon. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, guys. So this is pretty cool. We were walking along the river and went under the bridge, and sure enough, we found a farmer's market. I guess it's here every Friday. So we're going to wander around and see what we can find, maybe find some neat things. This was cool. Morning.
It's Sunday. It's our last day here at the balloon festival, and yes, we're up again at the crack of light.
We're up early. Not as early as the last couple of days, but still pretty early.
I was worried I'd miss something. I was planning to sleep in, but I was like, no, something good could happen. I'd miss it, and
I
I'd
got
be
up
really
and she
upset.
was afraid I was going to see something that she didn't see.
So we literally just jumped out of bed, so please don't judge.
Yeah, the hair.
It's a little messy, and we haven't had any coffee.
Nothing. So we're just waiting for the balloons
or
to come
hot cocoa.
So the weather seems to be a little bit nicer this morning than the last previous mornings. It's the wind's not blowing quite as hard. There was supposed to be rain this morning, but there's no rain, so we got lucky. Hopefully the balloons will go off. They should come across the river with the way the wind's blowing. So maybe keep our fingers crossed. We'll see some good balloons this morning.
Yeah, we'll see a lot, and we'll get some more footage for you.
Yep, hopefully.
Yes.
Okay, stay tuned.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, I just wanted to give you a little update. We had, right after we did our last little video, we got an update that the balloon festival had been canceled because of a severe weather storm coming in. And we hauled butt back to the campsite, got everything packed up, and about 3/4 of the way through of getting the campsite packed up, the bottom dropped out of it. We didn't have a chance to film anything leaving the park or anything. We are in the middle of this little town. I don't even know what the name of the town is, but we finally got a little break in the weather, and I wanted to do an update just to let you guys know why we didn't do anything nice leaving the campground. It's just because it got really nasty. And as we were leaving the city, there were like 5 or 6 telephone poles down, and the crews were out working on it. And we were wondering if maybe there was a small tornado that went through. But I just wanted to do this to have a little fill and let everybody know what happened, why we left the campground in such a hurry and didn't do any filming on leaving the park. So we'll get back up to you when we get to Pensacola. We're trying to head to the Pensacola Airstream Campground. So when we get there, we'll update everybody and let know what happened at the park. Okay, see you later. Bye. Hey, good morning. Just a quick update after yesterday's journey from Louisiana to Florida, and what a miserable journey that was. It rained all day. From the time we left Louisiana till the time we got to Florida, it was non-stop rain. We weren't even sure if we were going to stop where we had planned to stop because it was raining, and we didn't think we were going to be able to sit up in the rain. Just didn't want to. We were going to try to keep driving, but just as soon as we got to Pensacola, it lightened up a little bit. So we did get to stay where we had anticipated staying, which is the Mystic River Airstream Park, just north of Pensacola. Nice little park, very quiet, very secluded. There's not very many people here. It's Monday morning early. Jan's still asleep. But we're here, and you can see on the ground here, this is remnants of last night. It rained all night long. I can't stress that enough how much rain we had. So I just wanted to give you a quick update and let you know what the travel day was like yesterday and why we really didn't shoot much video yesterday. It wasn't a very nice day. I think we got a little bit through the windshield of some rain and stuff, but that's it. Just a quick update. See you later on the road today. Bye. Hey guys, we're on our way home from the balloon festival. We're probably about halfway home. We're stopping here in Tallahassee to get lunch. Sonny's, yeah, getting a little bit of barbecue. We haven't had barbecue in a while. Closing the video out here, because by the time we get home it'll be probably late. But Natchez, we're going to give Natchez a big thumbs up. That was a really neat city. Wish we'd had more time to spend there walking around downtown. And
very historical.
Very historical. A lot of neat old homes. We got to visit one, the Stanton House. You'll see that in the video. Really,
if you get a chance to go see it.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Definitely, if you get a chance to go to Stanton House, that was amazing. Wish we'd had time to explore some of the other homes there, because there were a lot of historical homes there in Natchez that you could visit, walk through. We got to go through one, which was the Johnson House, which is a really interesting history there about that man and what he'd been through. Former slave, was freed, and about how he rose through society and up through the ranks, and very educated, became a businessman. Very inspiring story.
And the curator was a character.
Yeah, the curator of that house, he had so many stories. That was pretty amazing. I wish I'd have been clever enough to catch him on video, but I wasn't thinking, and so you didn't get to reap the rewards of his knowledge of that house. The balloon festival, I think the weather put a big damper on that, so it wasn't as good as we had hoped it would be. We got to see a couple of launches, and we got to see one glow, but the wind was so high that they only were able to glow for about 15 minutes. So that was a little disappointing. We had fun with my sister and her husband though, so the trip was well worth it for that. So we're going to start a new segment here that we're going to call Tip of the Trip. And so we're going to try to do every video and have one tip of the trip. This video's tip of the trip is going to be check the weather when you're packing up before you leave, and hopefully you can get a good head start on bad weather that's coming. we got packed up about 90% of the way, and the
hurricane gale winds
exactly.
came
We were lucky. We got most everything packed up. There were people around us that weren't so lucky. Their awnings went over the roof of their trailer. Tents were just blown all over the place. So, tip of the trip: check the weather when you're packing up, and if you can get a head start on some bad weather coming, definitely do it.
Well, we drove through a lot of rain yesterday, and
Yeah.
today we're lucking out because we're kind of behind it. So we were catching up to it. So thank goodness for lunchtime, we're gonna stay behind.
Stop for lunch for beating the weather. So hopefully we won't get caught in the rain like we did yesterday.
Yeah. I don't think it's as nasty as it was yesterday. So
Definitely, we've been dry all the way. So we'll close the video out here and hope you enjoy it. If you do enjoy the video, remember to give us 2 thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you get to catch up and keep up with all of our videos. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.